Good morning. We are at 2188 Hagood Street here in Crestview, Florida. It's not going to be as stable as the last one because I have a lot of cabinets that you guys want me to check out. But there is some sloping going down this way and then sloping coming down. There is sloping. You can see it pretty good down the yard right there. So as we walk up to the home, we see those settlement cracks, right, that we normally see. Got some termite tunnels there. Love the azalea bushes, very cute. You've got this step here. It's a pretty big step, size of my hand, and hopefully I don't have ginormous hands, right? Okay, then you've got another step about the same size coming up to the door. As soon as you come in, you've got your formal dining to the left, which is carpeted. I think that's a little funky, but that's okay. And then you have a flex space right here to the right. This is maroon colored walls, so it does look as it appears in the video, okay? I know you said the carpet doesn't really matter to you guys. I just do want to note that the carpet is in pretty bad condition. So just keep that in mind. You do have a dusty smell in here, but it doesn't smell like pets. It doesn't smell bad. It just definitely needs a good clean. This looks kind of gray. This is more of a blue gray color in here. This is your formal dining. And then again, we've got carpet throughout. We're gonna come back to this main space though. And you have your living area. Okay. Here to the right, we've got 2 bedrooms and a bathroom. This color in here is kind of like a deep cream. This is brown. Lots of colors in this house. This bedroom is blue. I definitely like the size of this one. All right, that's 12. I forgot my thing, of course. All right, and like 11 and a half feet. Okay, so there's this bedroom. Got some holes in the wall. The baseboards definitely need some love. I think price-wise, it's overpriced for the condition that the home is in. I mean, you've got stains on every wall, on every carpet. There's some holes everywhere, right? We've got like things like that on the trim work of the door. You'd have to repaint pretty much the entire house just because, I mean, the paint is really crazy. And if you like this kind of paint, that's kind of crazy. I do like that. Under the sink here, doesn't look like there's any leaks. There's definitely some staining there, maybe something spilled, but directly from the pipe, I don't see any signs of leaking, which is nice. There is a linen closet in here. And then that's the laminate flooring. Looks like tile, but it's just laminate. Got bedroom number 2. Again, lots of colors. The colors you see on the video are true to the colors on the wall. Oh, that door's stuck. Average size closet. Nothing like too big or too small. This bedroom's a little bit smaller than the last, probably like 10 by 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so like 11 by 11 and a half. And I know you guys asked for this, but I can't remember which particular room you wanted it in, so I'm gonna tell you it about pretty much every single one. Something to note, I mean, they even got paint in various places in the ceiling. This one is a little awkwardly shaped because you've got some corners and things like that. So if I'm talking of like utilizing actual space, we've got 1, 2, 16, and 13. So 16 and 13. 16 by 13. which would be kind of this square right here. Again, carpet looks horrible. This is more of like a deep cream. And then of course you've got the brown up there. These are two different colors here. We've got another bedroom this way. This is kind of your guest suite. Got the standing shower, access to the backyard, which is really nice. Okay, and you got your toilet here. The piping behind the toilet is rusted out in this particular bathroom. Then you've got some rusting there as well. Let's check out under the sink in here. Again, no signs of leaks, which is really nice. Pretty good cabinet space in this particular bathroom, which we do like. And then we're gonna go to this home, or excuse me, this bedroom. This is like the only one that's painted flat. I don't know if they just never got to painting it, but I'm actually very surprised that there is not an odor in this home because there is so much staining on the carpets. You would anticipate by the staining that it would have like a really not pleasant smell. But honestly, just like I said, it smells kind of dusty. Let's step to the backyard. And so when you come down, you've got that one step, then you've got another one. I think you definitely want to add gutters because when you take a step down from here, you don't expect it to kind of go lower than what it should. And it does. And I think that could be like a tripping thing. You definitely could fit a playhouse back here like you guys asked. I would cut down that branch and maybe that like little pine tree that's grown from nothing. Roof does look to be in good condition. There's some sloping that goes down. You can see the fence, it slopes down that way as well in that corner. It's not the flattest lot, but it's not really bad sloping wise. You can definitely put a playhouse. I would worry about like maybe running into stuff, or excuse me, or tripping while you run because it isn't totally level. This is kind of worn out here. Okay. And now we've got the kitchen area in here. Windows look pretty good in here, which is really nice. This is a green color in the kitchen, like a very light mint baby green. Appliances are dated, but they're nice and clean. Oh, that part's a little bit. Yeah. No microwave. This looks to be better condition wise. And down here, definitely at some point there was some water. You can see it bubbling, and then you can see that mold that's down there as well. We've got lots of cabinet space and storage in the kitchen, which is really nice. And then of course we've got your pantry. I'm not sure what they did here, but this is really filthy. And then same thing, the wood is kind of like older. You can see here it's just been scratched a lot. Probably just sanding it and repainting it would go a long way. Fridge could definitely use like a deep clean. Okay, now from the kitchen we have the laundry room this way. Where we're gonna go is to the primary bedroom, which is across the home. It is super spacious in here. I really do like the size of this one in here. Let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 feet. 2, 3. So about 12 feet by 19 feet. Tray ceilings in here, which is really nice. Please note the home does have popcorn everywhere. And resting up there on the vent here in the bathroom. Nice oversized bathtub though, dual vanity sinks. These are laminate countertops. You've also got a standalone shower, which is really nice. And another linen closet. Let's check under these sinks in here and see what's going on. That like caulking job looks a little funky. There was something that spilled or leaked out at some point. These are kind of dated, the fixtures in here, but again, nothing terrible. This one does look a lot better than the other side, so that's good. And you got your toilet dungeon. You're in the primary. What the heck is that? And then the walk-in closet. I love me good built-ins. Honestly, I'm a sucker for built-ins in a closet. I love them. It gives more space to utilize. This is kind of a sage green. So green like this, but a little bit darker is what in the garage, and we will be out of here. So coming down this hall here into the laundry room, they have ADT. I don't know. I just flipped the light switch and it cut me. What the heck? Yeah, so just FYI, you'll get cut by the light switch. Apparently none of the doors here lock. What the heck? Sorry, y'all said you wanted all the details, so I'm giving you all the details. A lot of spillage in here. I don't know what they've done over the years, but there's just like a lot of spills in here. I know it's a garage, so like people do whatever right in here. This is definitely dated. This was installed in, I mean, it's been here since at least 2013, right? Because we can go back there. Let's see if I can check out the manufacture date and model. Of course, I can't read it on there. Water heater is definitely something we'd want to replace. Just looks super dated. But this is the garage. Unfortunately, y'all, I do not go up into attics. I'm afraid of heights. Trust me, you don't want to see that. Probably see the sloping a little bit better. But I want you guys to see the full garage in all its glory. And that's it. All right, y'all. Thank you for watching. And let me know what you think. And let me know if this tour had enough details for you guys, if you'd like more or less, and all that good stuff. All feedback is good feedback. Thank you.